Yo, full ring workout, 3 levels, let's get to it. For this workout, pick a level that's good for you and perform it up to 3 times a week with a day off in between each session. Check out the video description for links to our articles and videos explaining each move in detail. We're gonna start off with some prep moves, just like we do in all of our GMB programs. Yeah, it's not sexy, but it's especially important on rings where your joints are handling unusual forces. But don't worry, I'm gonna keep this real simple with just 2 prep exercises because it shouldn't take all day. All right, we're gonna start off just by hanging. Super simple, and it should be simple. All you're gonna do is hang, and this is gonna help with the grip, the shoulders, the lats, get you ready for the practice session. Now, how long should you do this? As long as it feels good, then move on to the next one. The next one is a shoulder stretch, and all you're gonna do is start off with your hands out in front. You're gonna take them out to the side, bring them back to the front. This is gonna be really good for the chest as well as the scaps. And remember that this isn't about getting warm or stretching. We're just trying to prepare our joints to handle strain. And if you are the kind of person who does need an exact time, well then set your clock for about a minute, do a minute for each of those preps, and then move on. All right, now it's time to practice. Now there's 3 levels here. The first level is gonna be where you work on the top position. The second level is going to be a tuck to tuck. With the third level being an L-sit to a bent arm stand. Now pick a level that's good for you and do 1 attempt of the move as beautifully as you can, then give yourself a break. We're practicing to get really good at the move, so focus on the best form possible. Example here could be performing just that single repetition, then giving yourself a 90-second break. When you're feeling good, go back, try another one. Remember, do it as beautifully as you can. Work up to 3 to 5 attempts and you'll be good to go. All right, now it's time to move on to play. Now in level 1, you're gonna be focusing on a pull to an inverted hang. Level 2, you're gonna play around with the front lever. And level 3, you're going to explore the back lever to front lever. Where practice happens at the edge of your ability, play happens at the core of your competence. So what that means is you're going to take one of these movements that you already own and explore with how your body can engage in and around that skill today. So for example, with level 1, with the pull to the inverted hang, can you keep your arms straight? Maybe can you pike today? Or how slow can you lower yourself? For level 2, you've got the front lever. And so with that, what variations can you explore today? Maybe you can play with the butterfly straddle and lower yourself into and pull out of it. And for level 3, you'll be exploring the back lever to the front lever. And what this means is that maybe you could work on the full back lever and then pull into a different variation of the front lever, like the single leg. The main thing here is exploration and seeing what's possible for you today and having fun with it. And with play, you might find that just a couple of attempts are good enough for you, or you might even feel like playing a bit longer. Really, it's up to you. After play, it's time to move on and finish up your session by pushing yourself. For all levels, you're going to be focusing on a push and a pull. For level 1, you'll be focusing on a standard rings push-up, and then you'll finish up with reverse rows. For level 2, you'll first work on dips and then move on to pull-ups. For levels 1 and 2, complete all of your pushing sets before moving on to your pulling sets. I suggest performing 3 to 5 sets depending on your energy level that day. Set your timer to go for 45 to 60 seconds per set with a 90-second rest in between each set. Now level 3 is a little bit different. And for this level, you're going to work on a complex. And this is where you're going to perform 3 movements together without letting your feet touch. Now here's the protocol for the complex if this is the first time ever doing this. Perform a 5-second L-sit hold. Then 3 dips, And without letting your feet hit the ground, finish up with 3 inverted rows. Perform 3 to 5 sets with a 90-second rest in between each set. And there you have it, 3 examples of a ring workout that you can perform up to 3 times a week. And the cool thing is that you can even mix and match levels of these moves depending on your abilities and energy levels that day. Now, if you're watching this video in May of 2022, you might have noticed that we don't have any of these movements in our programs yet. But right now I'm in the process of creating some new programs, so be sure to sign up to our interest list to get notified when those come out. Details in the description.